Hi everyone, it's Ashley here from Ascension Next. Thank you for following my YouTube channel, or if you don't, I think it's great that you found my video. So for this year, 2018, I am going to be doing a reading for each month, and I'm going to pre-pull the cards and channel the messages. I just feel like it's better that way. If you follow me on Facebook, it's just a little bit different. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, you should at Ascension NXT Facebook page. And I do live readings on there, sometimes weekly readings, and you can pick between A, B, and C. And then sometimes I will even go live and pull cards for random people that join the videos live. So thank you everyone for watching this video, and this reading is for January 2018. So basically what I did is I pulled a little spread. I do my own spreads. I don't do any of the tarot spreads or anything like that. So I'm going to go over the cards and some of the information that I channeled. If I can find my book, there it is. Okay. These videos will be unedited. And we'll just discuss a little bit of what I've come up with for this month. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them under the video and I will get to them when I have a moment. So, what are we expecting for January 2018? So please note that I do psychic readings only, intuitive readings only. I'm not an astrologer or anything like that. So we're just going to go by what the cards are saying and let's see what the messages are. So for this month, I did 6 cards. And then, so what I did basically, and I'll show you the decks that I'm using. I used the Archangel Power Tarot card deck and then the Fairy Tarot card deck. So I did 1 layer on top and 1 layer on the bottom to see what the outcome was. So what I got from this, and that's how I like to do my readings. I don't really like to use one deck. So the first layer, let me show you the first layer. So this is the first card in the first layer. It's the 8 of Raphael. And then the next card is the Page of Ariel. And then the next card is the 7 of Michael. So this is the first layer. So I found it pretty interesting that the 2 cards on each side both have to do with going down a path, okay, and rethinking your choices. The card in the middle has to do with learning lessons or learning something new. So a lot of what I got, and I feel like the first layer is the beginning of the month. And if you work with this energy right, the outcome is going to be amazing. So I'll show you the outcome once we go through the first layer. So the first layer is the 8 of Raphael. I'll show you that again. And it's basically a woman contemplating going down a path. And as you can see, there's some things that are kind of tempting her on the side to make her stay, or at least that's how I feel. And then you can see Archangel Raphael in the background, like, come on, let's go. You should be coming this way, but you can see the temptation with the card. So I feel with this that there's going to be a lot of things that come up in the beginning of the month that either you may want to rush to or try to understand. And I feel like that you really shouldn't rush through anything in the beginning of the month. You should kind of wait because there's going to be something else that is going to be revealed to you. And because it's the 8 of Raphael, I always consider Raphael connected to the heart center because he is the physician of angels. He's the healer of angels. This is just how I connect with him. And I feel like it's more follow your heart than follow your logic and what's kind of showing it you, what's showing up in your physical reality, which to me would be money or that sounds logically good. I think I'm going to go do that. But if your heart's not in it, I would say hold on and wait a minute. Okay? So that has a lot to do with being patient, allowing yourself to connect to yourself intuitively, and allowing yourself to connect to your guides, angels, spirit guides, whatever you believe in that sense. The next card, next to that, is an excellent opportunity. And I have the feeling, I just feel that this has to do with you waiting and being patiently. There's more that's going to show up. There's more that you're going to learn from the situation. There's more deciding factors. Okay, now this could have to do with a person. This could have to do with a job placement. This could have to do with a creative action. I don't know. Take it as whatever you want it, because this is a general reading of the energy in 2018. It even could be decisions for the world. Maybe we have to wait on certain things. Maybe certain things are going to feel stagnant for a while. But there's going to be more information that reveals itself. Okay? And this is going to help move forward making the decisions. The next card next to that, again, is the Seven of Michael. And it's Michael basically saying, are you sure you want to do that? So questioning again. And then the thing that I found that was really amazing on both of these cards, so this is the first card, this is the last card. It says there is something better. There is a better course of action. So it's basically saying the same thing in just 3 cards. There is a better way. So just please pay attention to this message when any decisions that you have to make for the month coming up. Don't rush into anything. If you feel pressured by someone or something that you have to make a decision right now, wait. I would really stand your ground with this and not feel like, oh my God, I have to do this right now. So let me see what else I wrote in my book for this. Allow change to transition with comfort is something that came in. And I felt like I was channeling the energy of Ascended Master Melchizedek. So if it doesn't feel comfortable, now a lot of times you'll hear spiritual teachers tell you, go out of your comfort zone and do things in your comfort zone. I feel like in the beginning of this month, not so much. I feel like even too, the energy that's coming in is sometimes when something feels too comfortable, you may be questioning it. And that might make your heart feel comfortable. So maybe you should go towards what feels comfortable in this moment, if you connect with that. But that was one of the messages that I got in. So the next card too as well is I got lessons with this. Like this has to do with a lot of lessons coming in like the first half of the month. Be open to receiving new ideas and be open to learning. So a lot of people have problems when they have, like, I have this idea and I want to do this and I'm stuck on this and you can't see anything else around you. I feel like you have to let go of that and be open to all different perspectives of what's going on within your life, because there's definitely something else that's going to show up. Be open to objective thinking, not influenced by personal feelings. Now, when I say follow your heart, that's more your intuition. Try not to let emotions get involved in what you're doing. So I know that sounds a little confusing, and I kind of got confused with that message too, because I was like, well, it's telling you not to follow logic, so when you follow more emotion. But I'm feeling it's just more intuitive, like, yes, this feels right. No emotion, no logic behind it, or no, this feels wrong. So sometimes when I'm channeling for people, I channel with just a knowing that's clear, cognizant, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. And it's just when you know something's either not right or it is right. And that's what I feel the energy for the beginning of the year. You're just going to know right off the bat, like, okay, maybe I just need to wait. If you're intuitively connecting, if you don't normally intuitively connect or meditate, try to take the time to do this. But I'm sure if you're watching my videos, you probably do a lot of that. And again, there is a better way. Okay, let's get to the second layer. So I thought this was really amazing when I seen this. So the second layer is the Fairy Tarot deck. And I love doing it with different cards because it always kind of solidifies what I kind of have feelings for the first time I do a layer, especially when I do readings with other people and then I pull like a second layer from another deck. I'm like, whoa, now the story's coming together. But that's just how I read. So the Queen of Summer is the first card. So I'll just show you the cards first. Then we have the Magician, which is a great card. Major Arcana in that, so showing major shifting. And then we have the Six of Spring. All right, so let me show you. Okay. This card right here is above this card. So when I'm feeling, this is the outcome. This card right here. All right. So anytime that I connect with the energy of the Queen of Summer, it's just somebody who's really connected to their intuition and trusts their intuition. And surrounded by a lot of beauty and growth and expansion. Sometimes can be overly emotional, which is okay. But the main thing that I got from this card is the word comforting in there. The comforting energy. No, yes, this feels right. This feels like where I'm supposed to be. Something's going on in the world. Maybe, okay, this makes more sense. This is what was supposed to happen. Maybe it was supposed to wake people up. I don't know. But I definitely get the feeling of I feel comfortable where I am because I waited. Now, you can see the flowers behind her. So, flowers don't grow overnight. Flowers need a lot of love. And you also need to trust in the growth of the plant or whatever you're working with, that it's just going to grow. You can't sit there every day, watch it. You can't dig up the seed and look at it. You just have to trust. So that's a lot of the energy that I'm getting in this. Also, too, the red in her dress is really sticking out to me. So to me, it's like a feeling of very grounded, secure with your decisions, building a great foundation, also balanced with your intuitive side. So this shows more balance coming in at the second half of the month. What else is in this card? And I feel like it's a, I did the right thing and I trust my judgment. I trust that information that's just coming through me. Sometimes I don't have to work with emotion and I don't have to work with logic. I don't have to work with neither. I just trust that feeling, that intuitive insight. And remember, this is a queen energy. So this is an energy that's learned a lot. Wise energy. And it's the energy of summer, which in this deck is water. So it has a lot to do with connecting to dreams, emotions. And I feel like it's a happy card. Anytime that I see sunflowers, it's a happy card for me because I love sunflowers. So I connect that with happiness. Let me see what I wrote for this card. Okay, yeah, you see more growth. Sometimes when you take too much action, you can ruin the growth process. So that has a lot to do with the patience. And sometimes it may take nothing at all to receive that change. So that's you kind of being like, all I have to do is walk down this path instead of this path, or all I have to do is learn this little piece of information to get through, to get to my goal. That's what I feel like it is, because if you rush down the path, you might be doing way more work than you want to do, and then it's not even enjoyable. This card is enjoying something. That's the energy that I feel with that. So let's move on to the next card. So, the Magician card, which is an awesome card in the tarot deck. A lot of masculine energy, taking action, having all the tools that you need to move forward in whatever projects or anything that you want to do. Look at how clear his path is. There's nothing in his way. You don't even see a speck of darkness. There's no trees or anything blocking him. And right there, that looks like his goal. Like everything is just super clear. He even has holding an infinity symbol in his hand, which shows infinite growth. Also, the wand reminds me of like good health. It kind of reminds me of the health symbol a little bit, but he definitely knows where he's going. So the card that was above this is the Page of Ariel. Now, I want you to look at this for a minute, because when I pulled this, I was like, whoa, that definitely makes a lot of... Let me just drop that because I don't need it anymore. This makes so much sense. So it's like you go from receiving all this information, kind of doubting, and then the information kind of shows itself. You sit, you learn, you listen, keep quiet, and just learn and take in all this knowledge, or take in whatever you need to receive in that moment, and this is the outcome. Moving down that clear path, that easier path, less struggle, more confidence, and that powerful masculine energy of action. So that message was very clear to me. I hope that it is to you as well. Let me look at these together and see if I can connect with anything else. Rewards. I definitely feel like rewards from this. I feel like the end of the month is just going to be more rewarding than the beginning. And that could also be because everyone puts a lot of pressure on themselves in the beginning of the new year and expects so much out of themselves. And maybe you really don't have to do that much. Maybe it's just more about planning and learning about what you want to do instead of just rushing and going to do something. It's kind of like people joining the gym the first of the year or whatever, and they just go and they just sign up for a gym and they have no plan, and then they end up not doing anything 2 weeks after, and then not going to the gym for the rest of the year. It's because they didn't plan out their routine. They don't know what workouts they need to do. Everything's just foggy. They feel unmotivated. Maybe it's the wrong gym. That's just an example. And this card also, take charge of your life. Take charge of your life. So more of the end of the month is where that masculine energy is coming in, of doing, taking action, and taking charge. The beginning of the month is definitely more feminine energy of just listening to your intuition, just being, and allowing the universe, your angels, whatever you believe in, to show you, okay, I get it now. All right, so let's look at the last cards. So we have the Seven of Michael, that was the top card, and then the Six of Spring. So, all right. So this card, the Six of Spring, has a lot of different meanings to me. So sometimes when it comes up in readings, I don't know why, but it takes me into people's past lives. So I'm just going to throw that out there. Maybe there's going to be information coming in from your past lives that you need to utilize. Something that you forgot how to do. So maybe this information right here is just remembering old ways, remembering things that are in your soul. And the only way you're going to get access to something like that is doing healing work. So that's the energy of being and receiving. So that's the feminine energy. Also, the way that these lined up on the bottom kind of is like this energy is like parading around, like, look at me, look at what I achieved. Royalty. Now, royalty gets public recognition a lot of the time. Royalty is in the spotlight. So there's even room for any type of promotion at the end of the month if you do everything in the right steps. I definitely see a lot of personal growth. if you work in a business where you need clientele or you're trying to plan, like planning how to receive more clientele, I definitely see you strutting along and receiving those people. Those people are going to start looking at you like, wow, look at her or look at him. What else? It's just rewards. That's what it says. Smart choices that bring rewards. And that's exactly what I feel like this reading is saying. Even yeah, she's riding a unicorn, so it may even be like a lot of stuff coming in at the end of the month that you're like, wow, I can't believe how much things have changed in 30 days. Also too, when I was channeling into this earlier, the little glowing energies in here were speaking to me. Okay, I don't know why, but I feel like centaur energy is in that. I keep seeing them in the background. Elemental energy, a lot of elemental energy. Obviously, there's a fairy cards, but connecting to the elemental realm. I don't know why they told me to say that, but that's what I feel from this. Obviously, too, yeah, it's a unicorn. The energy of the unicorn. Like I always say, the unicorn really doesn't have to do anything. Unicorn's not going to go out looking for you. The unicorn's just going to be. And if you find the unicorn, that's your reward. But definitely a lot of remembering I'm going with the past life thing here, remembering the olds. And that might be why Michael was like, are you sure you want to go that way? Because there may be something that's better for you. Maybe something that you already know how to do. It's not going to be that hard. So that's definitely the message I'm getting is like, release the struggle for the beginning of the year. If something keeps running you into a wall, let it go. And then allow the information to come in. Don't go chasing after anything aggressively. There's definitely some times for that. And it doesn't mean to not take action. It just means to take action in a more passive way. That's what this reading is saying. I don't think that you should not take action in January 2018. I think that you should definitely take action, but just listen a little bit more to where you're guided to go. And don't just go into something trying to be competitive either, because that's not going to work for you. All right. So, I think that's it. I'm just going to pull one of these cards for the hell of it. This is by Pam Grout and Colette Baron Reid, too. So they're not really oracle cards. They're more, they have words on them, so I'll just read what it says in the book. But let's see. Give me a good card for January 2018. Laser beam. Alright, let's see what that says. These cards are fun because you don't really read the cards. You just kind of read what's in the book. I bought them for my boyfriend, but he never really uses them. Alright, so I stole them. Okay. Bring your attention back to center, back to your intention. You've been wavering a bit, but all it takes to achieve your desires is a little bit of concentration. Wow. Focus on what you want. Then focus again for extra laser-like precision and clarity. Relish the sweet feeling of zeroing in on that finish line. Holy crap, that's exactly what I've been saying in the whole reading. So, connect with your goal. Don't aggressively go with it. Listen to your intuition. A lot of heart stuff going on this month. And if you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. Just let it go. Something else is going to show itself. Do your research, do your studying, do your meditation, and you're definitely going to succeed this month. And this is a great layout, so let me just show it to you one more time on the table. And we got the beautiful Mother Mary on the table as well. So let me flip this around. Oh God, I don't know how to do this. Okay, let me just do this. What the hell? Oh my god, why can't I flip this thing? I think it's because I have the camera on something else. Alright, so I'm just going to have to post a picture of it. I'll post it on the Facebook page and or under the comments or something like that. I'm sorry about that. I don't know why my camera's not flipping. Alright, so I hope that you all have a wonderful new year. You can check me out on ascensionnxt.com. If you like a personal reading, you could book on there. I do remote readings and healings. And just follow my YouTube page. I'm going to do these once a month. I'm going to add more videos on as well with other topics and things going on. Also follow the Facebook page because I do live readings every couple weeks, and sometimes I will pick a card for you. So I hope that you all have a wonderful new year, and blessed be.